And we're back. I really apologize. 100% my fault. 100% my fault. I do apologize. We had a little issue, a little technical difficulty. I selected the wrong live stream. That was my bad. This is why you have a producer, everybody. Here we go. We'll let everybody stream back in. That was my fault, 100%. So, we're back. We're back. Hop over. If here you are. There we go. There we go. Julian gets it. Julian gets it. Okay, sorry about that. Basically, I selected the wrong live stream. That was my bad. 100%. I take full responsibility. I'm here. I'm back. That was my fault. That was my fault. So, if you were on this live stream, basically I was on another live stream. We don't have to rehash the whole thing, but at least we're live now. Thanks for bearing with me. I see Lars is here. Hello again, Frankie. Thanks for hopping over. Whew, okay. I appreciate you guys' patience. Kay is here. Joseph is here. Take two. That's right, Joseph. Okay. So, let me ask again. How was your run today? What'd you do? I did 22 miles. Felt good. I'm honestly looking for a house. That's what I'm doing out there on these runs that I'm doing right now. I'm looking for a house, so I did 22 miles. I was planning to do 20 miles, but I found a neighborhood that was interesting, so I just started looping through the neighborhood, and it turned into 22 miles. So, hey, these are priorities, right? We're all about priorities here on this channel. There we go. Thank you, Beth. I do appreciate it. We are under contract, you know, and feels good. Feels real good to be under contract and just to be moving in the right direction. It's a very competitive housing market, as many of you know, all across the United States, and really, really competitive here in Denver. So now the real fun begins, right? Now we got to get aggressive. Okay. Butter my bread. A-Rod Mind is here. Okay, let's get some more going. Raymond says, I did a nice 3-mile biscuit in my Skechers Go Run 7+. Nice. Tom, 3K, just started back after injury. Tom, great job coming back slowly. Very, very good. I like that. I like that. Javier's here. Thanks for tuning in, Javier. I do appreciate it. Did threshold intervals today, 8 miles total for Philip. 2 a day. First run was 6 easy. Speed work this afternoon. Nice, Matt. That's awesome. Good to hear. Pirate Potter's in the house, still dealing with shin issues, but got in 1.5 miles before the boxing gym. Nice. Keep at it and keep us posted on. And thanks for being a member of the channel. Speaking of which, I'm glad I remembered. Want to give a few new shout outs. That's part of the perk of becoming a new member. There you go, down below. There you go. We'll get your names on the screen for some new members joining up. I do appreciate it. Okay. And speaking of which, I better watch out. Make sure I'm not missing anybody here. So let's get the questions going. I'll get the question emoji going on the screen. You guys start firing away your questions, and I will get to as many as possible. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any super chats or anything. Okay, I think we are in the clear there. Leanne Jane is here walking today, starting half marathon training tomorrow. Leanne, thanks for being a member of the channel. That's awesome. I love a good walk, you know. I wish I could do it more. I wish I could do it more. As far as, yeah, it's just really healthy. I think, you know what I do, Leanne? I walk after my peak races just to keep moving when I'm taking a break, but I like to keep moving the legs. So instead of jogging, I will go out for a, just like a 1 to 2 mile walk. It's really nice on the joints and the body. Okay. Yes, indeed, Matt. We are back live. Sam is in the house as always from Texas. He says, welcome to the DGR family, all the new members. Don't forget to join us on Facebook in DeMoor Global Running. That is correct, Sam. And also on Discord, okay? Discord is straight fire. Sam is there. It's just incredible. I wish I could dive in more. Like I've been very busy the last couple days selling the house, but I've missed some of the conversations the last 2 days. But Sam can attest, and many others listening right now, Discord has been a lot of fun to get to know all the DGR members much in just a more deeper way, and to hear their thoughts on shoes and training and all that. Okay. Here we go. Let me start finding the questions. Let's put it up on the screen. You know what I'm about to do. There it is. Questions onward and upward. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There we go. It helps me see your questions in the comments. Okay. And Discord. That's right, Alvin. It's fire. Laura says Discord pops off. It gets a little crazy. It gets a little crazy. It's like, it's fun, right? It's just crazy. It's amazing how Discord works. It's just unbelievable. So, Alvin as well. Okay, Andy, why not? It's not a running shoe. Well, maybe it is a running shoe question because it connects to running shoes and how your feet feel inside the running shoes. Okay, 1 second. This is so True Love in her brilliance, to make the house feel inviting and fun and, I don't know, light, summer lights. Anyway, she got these Pellegrino drinks for staging the house, and I guess it worked. And now I get to drink them and reap the benefits. So there you go. Andy Wright in Silent Socks. How are they working out for you? They seem to be on your feet most runs at the moment. Andy, you are on the ball, sir. You are paying attention. I think I've run in Silent Socks. For those that don't know, it's a company based in Germany. Shout out to all the Germans watching right now. And you know why it's called In Silence? I just learned is because, I don't know, basically, it means, like they came up with the name for the company because for the runners and triathletes that wake up early in the morning, they go out into the early morning hours when it's silent. And the city or wherever you live is still quiet and sleeping and silent. So that's the name, In Silence. I just love it. Once I learned the actual meaning behind the name of the company. But they're treating me really well, Andy. They're not as thin as the Steigen socks, but they're doing pretty well. Okay, Steigen is a company out of Australia, I believe. But these In Silence socks, very comfortable. They're a little thicker, okay, than the Steigen socks. But so far, I'm really loving them, just so you know. In fact, so much so, I'm going to put them on the gear page on DeMoorGlobalRunning.com. All right, so I'm really enjoying them. They're very comfortable. I requested that they send me some ankle high. So instead of calf, I want just ankle high just to test those out as well. Andy, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Oh my, 300 folks watching. That's amazing. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let's keep going here. I'm here for the Puma. Okay, let's hear your questions. What questions do you have for me about Puma? Germany. Tristan Coles, I want to run 1440 to 45 in the 5K this year. Any tips? Tristan, I don't know your background. I'll come back to that in a minute. We'll focus on some running shoe questions first, but my 5K PR is 1446. So we're right in the same wheelhouse, Tristan. So I'll come back to that. But first, let's get some running shoe questions going. Frankie, there we go. Tomorrow, okay? Speed 2 review is tomorrow, all right? So thank you for your patience. If you saw today's vlog, you know I had to pivot because the SHOEDIO filled up with stuff because we had to show the house one more time. So there you go. Speed 2 review coming at you tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Thanks for reminding me there. All right, let's keep rolling. Phil, how many miles do you put in a new shoe before you use it for a long road race? Phil, about 8 to 20 miles. Not much. I really don't like to use any of the energy return that you might get, that benefit you get from the midsole. I like to make sure that they fit, and but especially the carbon fiber plate shoes. Like I'm not and listen, road racing shoes have changed so much in the past decade, but it really a lot in the last 5 to 8 years. The amount of break-in time is just not as necessary as it was. Like I would say a decade ago, you would need to break in a shoe more so. Okay, way more. I would say it probably 30 miles at least. So yeah, Phil, great question, but I do Phil, I usually do like 2 runs, maybe even 1 run if I need to do a second run. So there you go. Butter to the bread. Here we go. Kay, welcome to the DGR family. There it is. Awesome, Kay. Thank you, Kay, for joining up as a member. Kay, where are you at? Let me get you on the screen. There you are, Kay. Onward and upward. I will add you to this banner underneath as well. So, Kay, you now have access to the emojis, okay? So there you go. That's how you get access to those emojis. Onward and upward. Okay. Okay, Scott Decker, easy day / long run shoes for someone who likes the Rincon. Well, okay, you know what's interesting, Scott? I am, and I know you gotta be careful. But I don't know if it's out here. The Max Road 5 from Skechers. The Max Road 5 from Skechers. It's a little crazy. It's very lightweight. Now listen, you got to be in control of your foot strike. You got to make sure you have strong ankles. I just took it to 50 miles. A Skechers shoe, okay? And I know Skechers has a bad rap, but I'm telling you, they're light shoes. And so anyway, I'm just going to throw that out there as something to consider. And I would say, Scott, the Rincon has some pep to it. It's got a little bit of, it's definitely more than an easy day shoe. The Rincon can go fast. It's a lightweight shoe. And the Max Road 5 from Skechers. If I had to throw another one out, wow, man. See, an easy answer is the Clifton line, like the Clifton 7 or 8, because it's that rocker feel underfoot. But the Clifton 7 and 8s, it's just, I would say it's just easy day. Like you could use it for long runs, but I think its real purpose is easy days for the Clifton 7 or 8. Anyway, that's good. Let me just think a little more. Man, I mean, a default answer is always going to be the Speed 1 or 2 from Saucony. Saucony Speed 1 or 2, but it has that nylon plate in there. I'll stop there, Scott. But yeah, think about Max Road 5. It's very interesting. Full review coming very, very soon. Eric says, Mach 4, baby. Yes, I mean, the Mach 4 can do a lot. It can do a lot. Yep, it absolutely can do a lot. Okay, let's keep rolling. A good daily for me so far have been the Clifton 7. There you go, Amir. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Along with 337 people watching right now. We'll get some more shout-outs up on the screen. Steve is a member of the channel. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you, sir. Who's throwing the Skechers shade? 5 years ago, that store in the mall? Sure, but dawn of a new age. That's awesome. Lots of people. It's hard. It's really, I can't believe it's not out here right now. I thought it was. There it is. I found it. So it's his Hyperburst midsole with nitrogen infused into the midsole, which means there's little teeny tiny bubbles. And I think Skechers, now, it feels a little heavier. I'm going to go, oh man. See, it's got a crazy stack height. I'm going to go like 8.3 or 4. Boom! 7.7. That's why 7.7 ounces in my size. That's why it's got potential to be a long run, easy day, but even a little bit of a tempo-ish day if you wanted to. Like, that's awesome. 7 for that type of stack height, that type of midsole protection. It's got some serious and I'll just tell you right now, lockdown upper, unbelievable. Really comfortable upper. So yeah, Skechers gets a lot of shade, but I'm not. Remember, beholden to no one in the sense that I don't care what logo is on the side. I could care less. In fact, I'd like to tear that off right now. It's like all I care about is the performance and the barrier to entry. which is the price point. Okay, that's the barrier to entry for most folks. So that's why I include the price point. That's why I do not include the colorway. I could care less what the if this was bright pink, I don't care. All I care about is the performance. All right, there we go. Putting it back on the shelf. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So many good. Mario's in the house. Oh man, Mario's always throwing down the emojis. Mario, I see you. Okay, let's keep rolling here. But Seth, the logo matters. No. Can Max Road 5 go for a marathon? Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. It could go for a marathon. 100%. It would get you through. It's not going to be like 100% it could do a marathon. Yes. Okay, you want a little preview? Speed 2, 7.6 in my size when I weighed it inside. I think it's getting, hold on. See, out here the scale is saying 7.3, but I got we'll just cut it down the middle at about 7.45 in my, so that's, with a nylon plate in there. So they're basically weighing the same. Similar stack heights, and so yeah. Anyway, to answer your question, Raymond, 100% could go marathon. Now, wouldn't be my first choice, but if you want to pinch some pennies on race day, it definitely could do a marathon. Now, remember though, it's loosey goosey. Skechers. Okay, this is key point. Let's get the goose going. It's loose. Basically all Skechers shoes are loosey-goosey through, like, really through the midsole. Like, maybe more so than any other brand out there. Maybe some of anyway, I would say they're at the top as far as, it's just like loose. So you got to make sure that your foot strike and your ankle is strong, because it's just, you just got to make sure of that. Okay. Daniel says the Max Road felt unstable to me. I could see that. Again, if you don't feel like you're in control of your foot strike as well, or if you're turning sharp, like I wouldn't wear that shoe for a 5K or 10K. That's faster speeds on corners. But in marathon racing, your speeds are slower, and you're not taking corners as sharp. But I could see that, Daniel, a little bit, 100%. Laura's getting the goose going. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's keep going here. Ooh, I think I saw a super chat. I'm so sorry. Matt Strickland, just with a Matt Strickland. I'm sure you guys saw it. It's a dancing hippopotamus for £9.99. Thank you, Matt Strickland. I see your super chat there. I do appreciate it, sir. I can't put it. It won't be showing up on the screen, but Matt, I do appreciate the super chat support there. Oh, thank you, Matt. There you are. Got to support you, Seth. Matt. Appreciate the love, sir. Okay, here we go. Oh, man, I'm trying to get to as many as possible. Okay, I see Tulio. Hello, Seth. Which 2021 shoe did you run more miles in thus far? Like, which shoe? Okay, this is interesting. I don't know. But, and let me just, see if I can't put it on the screen. Here's the deal. You know that I'm very sad when I take a shoe to 50 miles and I can't keep running in it. In fact, that could be another vlog idea. Like, so the Invincibles. I'm sad I can't run in this shoe anymore. The Mach 4. I'm sad I can't run in it anymore. The Rebel V2. I'm sad I can't run in it anymore. Okay? So there you go. Like, those are the three that really jump out at me, that I'm just like, oh, I would like, especially right now with with high mileage right now. So it's a good, but I don't know what would be the highest. I mean, I just don't take shoes much past 50. Oh my, John Dowden with us, a big super chat, $9.99. Thank you, John. Oh, supporting the channel. Here we go. Hi, Seth. Have you noticed the bottom heel tread of the Endorphin Speed is more narrow than the shoes like Rides in Clifton 7? Do you think this makes the Speed less stable? I love the Speed for long runs. Maybe a little bit. Yes, I would say a little bit. for the shoes that you mentioned, the Clifton 7 and the Rides, I would say the speed, just a smidge. A little unstable, but not much. Just a little bit. So, again, if you're taking the Speed 1 or 2 out for a race day on the roads, you just want to be conscious of turning corners. Yeah, you just want to be conscious of turning corners. So, John, thanks for the question and for the super chat. Just a little bit. I'm not overly concerned about that, though. Also, okay, I just calling it as it is. I'm 5 feet 6 inches. I'm not 6 feet 6 inches. I'm not 6'8". I'm not there's tall runners out there. I feel like I'm low to the ground. Okay, so it's not like I don't know. I'm not. And I do road racing and trail racing. So trail racing, I got fast trail racing up and down big mountains. So it's that's where I feel unstable at times, when there's boulders and rocks and roots and you're like going as fast as you possibly that's where you gotta that's where my ankles I'm really concerned about. Road running, it's just it's just not quite as prevalent for me. I think it's because of my trail racing experience, just so you know. Okay, here we go. Brianna, bringing the heat. Thank you, Brianna, for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Okay, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, we're good there. Brianna, let's see, pull it up. Loaded question. Best shoe for all types of runs, from easy to race day. Speed 1, Speed 2. So Saucony, Endorphins, Speed 1 or Speed 2. And I give you my answer in tomorrow's vlog as to which one I would buy. All right, a little teaser there. But I got to say also, so that's for half marathons and marathons. And if you want to pinch pennies, Brianna, it's $160 versus, $160. Like the Speed 1, Speed 2, it can do a lot. And here's the Speed 1 and Speed 2 cut in half, the midsole from 2020. So what's nice, Brianna and everyone, is that the nylon plate is not as rigid or stiff as the carbon fiber plate lineup. And I am noticing that in training, when I race, for example, the Metaspeed Sky from Asics, still waiting for the Metaspeed Edge. The Metaspeed Sky, like when I'm training in, I see you, Pietro. I'm coming for your super chat. When I see the Metaspeed, sorry, I'm distracted. The carbon fiber plate, when I train in this, it hurts my ankles a little bit. Not hurts, but it's just stiff, and I don't feel as fluid through the gait cycle compared to when I train in a nylon plate shoe. Okay? So here's the nylon plate, and so I think there's going to be a little bit of a trend in training from carbon fiber to nylon a little bit more so. All right, so Brianna, I'm going to bring the heat again. Rebel V2, but be careful with it. I don't know. Hold on. Man, all these shoes. I can't believe it's not out here. Rebel V2 from New Balance. Rebel V2, but it's very soft, and you got to have strong ankles. Very soft, have strong ankles. Oh, my. Here we go. Pietro, I see your super chat. Thank you for the support. And 400 people watching. Unbelievable. Welcome to the SHOEDIO. If this is your first time, this is my shed. This is where we do running shoe reviews. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in and just answering as many questions as possible. And I will answer every single question that's connected to a super chat, of course, because you're giving your hard-earned money to the channel. So thank you, Pietro, and everybody else. He, €2, so you must be over in Europe. Thank you, Pietro. Magic Speed versus Endorphin Speed. Metaspeed Edge. So Metaspeed Edge is not in for testing yet. That shoe is going to be fire. I think that shoe is going to bring a lot of heat sooner rather than later. Endorphin Speed. Sorry. No question. The Magic Speed is good, but it's got a little ways to go. So Endorphin Speed is better. It's just better. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. There it is. There's the magic speed. So I'm not over the moon with this midsole. The Flight Foam Blast midsole. Not over the moon. I prefer the Endorphin speed 100%. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I saw another one come in. Hold on, hold on. Where you at? Oh, my. Okay. Heating up now. Heating up now. Wait a minute. I see Jessen. Jessen. DKK 10. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you. Onward and upward. Oh, mama. And we got to get the bell going. And we got to get the bell going. Jorge in the house. Hello, Jorge. Thank you, Jorge, for joining up, supporting the channel through your membership. You now have access to the emojis. We need, Mario says, we need a chicken winner emoji. I would agree, but I am just realizing that because we're moving and a lot of our items are packed up, you may have noticed my scraggly beard is returning to the screen just a little bit. This is like 4 or 5 days of no shaving because I can't find my shaver. So somebody made this emoji, and I thought it was kind of funny. So there you go. If you want to light up the comments, there you go. Let's just say my beard is not the greatest in the world. We'll put it that way. Onward and upward. Thanks for joining up. Danish crone. Danish. I love it, Steve. So DKK currency is Danish. I love it. That is interesting. So I guess that would be obviously it's not the euro. Anyway, all these currencies. Onward and upward. Here we go. Okay, more questions. Trying to find them. Okay, I saw one. There we go. Chris. Okay, Chris. Here we go. Rotating between Invincibles and Mach 4 to build my aerobic engine. Love it. I have the next percent, which I will be racing in. Shall I use these for threshold or consider another option? Now, do you mean the Mach 4 for threshold? I would use the Mach 4 for threshold. You could use the next percent, but just keep in mind you don't want to use it too much before race day, right? You could use it maybe once, and then I would save it for race day. But Mach 4, it'll do the trick. Mach 4, because threshold is hard. Like you're approaching your lactate threshold, and it'll do the trick. But you'll just have to work a little bit more, which is great for training. But out of the shoes you mentioned, I would go Mach 4. Chris, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of the channel, Chris. Okay, here we go. Uh-huh. Oh, my, they're coming in now. Here we go. Givil Giassi. Hi, I'm thinking about getting the Alpha Fly or Vaporfly as my next marathon shoe, but I'm wondering which other high-end shoe do you advise? Looks like maybe you're listening from Amsterdam. Love Amsterdam. Great city. And that was my first road marathon, was in Amsterdam. So I can't wait to go back and race there. I would really consider the Metaspeed Sky. I think I would go, next percent or next percent 2, Metaspeed Sky, over the Alpha Fly, and you want me to throw down right now, everybody? This is crazy. The Puma Deviate Nitro Elite. This is like the high-end racing shoe for Puma. Puma is now on the scene. They were not on the scene in 2020. Remember, competition in the running shoe marketplace helps all of us, all right? Help drive those prices down. So I'm going to say too soft. This midsole, I thought I would never say it, everyone. It's for racing, it's just too soft. It's great. I was blown away. I kept waiting. It's actually, I'm not even at 50 miles. Lots of creasing happening. So I think Puma, great job pushing the envelope, trying new things, and it's a great shoe. but it's not perfect by it's okay, it's a good shoe. It's not a great shoe. The midsole's too soft. So anyway, Givil, thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it from Amsterdam, but Metaspeed Sky, yeah, there you go. And if you want to save some money, Endorphin Speed 1 or 2. Oh yeah, Brent. It's here. It's here, Brent. RC Elite 2 is here. It's off being photographed and filmed right now, just so you know. So, Brent, it is coming it should be, I should start testing it I will start testing it this week. Which day, I'm not exactly sure. So, thank you for that. Oh man, I think I saw another one. Here we go. Tommy Lee, when do you try to run in Vibram five fingers? I don't. And I'm not against them, but I don't train in them. One thing I do in the summertime is I go jog around soccer fields, especially soccer fields that have kind of that AstroTurf and barefoot. So I'll just jog maybe like a half mile, but you got to be very careful if you're running in 5 fingers. Transitioning to that is I'm going to say it's a little risky. You got to make sure you're built like a tank, especially below your knees. So, whoa, 435 people watching, onward and upward. Thanks for tuning in. Whoa, here we go. I don't know, Merc Flip, RC Elite V2, or Metaspeed Sky. I don't know. We'll see. Tommy in the house. Tommy's a member of the channel. I know. I really wish I had a connection with Adidas because, man, it's like they're dropping so many shoes right now, but I don't know if any are showing up anytime soon. Okay, so thank you, Tommy, for being here. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Let's go. Just trying to answer as many as best long run shoe for someone who likes ground contact. Ooh, okay. I mean, I don't know. Ultra Touring 4.5 plush. Okay, but it's 0 drop. Ultra Touring 4.5 plush. That's an interesting one. I'll leave it there for now. Maybe that's tough. I mean, SL 20.2, Adidas SL 20.2. Man, I don't feel like those are great answers. Alan, if you want a better answer, tweet at me and I'll think about it a little bit more. Thanks for being here, Alan, but maybe Ultra, because some of their shoes are a little bit lower stack height to the ground, but again, it is 0 drop. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Touring 5, exactly, Cameron. It's out now. Adidas Boston, yeah. I could see that to a certain extent. Man. Mario Martinez throwing down. Mario Martinez. Ooh, see, this is going to challenge my math skills. Oh, man. I don't even know if I can do the math on the fly right now. See, that's tough. Oh, man. That's a vlog topic right there. Actually, I have it on my list of ideas for vlogs, like how to build your running shoe rotation for under $300. I can't, because you'd have to dip into last year's shoes. I mean, it's so hard on the fly. I would say, okay. Man. You know, the Skechers, it would probably be a bunch of Skechers shoes. I hate to say it, but Skechers are often cheaper shoes. Mario, you stumped me for the moment, but all I got to say is you got to buy last year's iteration. There's no way you buy 3 running shoes for under $300. So that's the crux of it. Anyway, thanks for challenging me. I will think more on that. I love a good challenge. I'm going to have to think on this a little bit more. Whew. Okay, here we go. I see some super chats. I see you, Stu Miller. Onward and upward. Thank you, Stu, for supporting the channel. Boom. Butter to the bread. And H-Town Q in the house. H-Town Q in the house. Okay. John from New York. Congrats on the house. It's wonderful to see 2 people so in love. Oh, thank you, John. Maybe this will buy a candle in the new digs. Endo speed tomorrow. Yes. John, thank you for the super chat. And actually, let's take this down. I realize that's still up. Yes, tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., full review, 50-mile full review of the Speed 2. 50-mile full review of the Speed 2. The question is, did it break into the 8s? That is the crux of the question. Oh, man. Mario really stumped me there. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to have to, because what you just did, Mario, is you forced me to revert back to 2020 shoes, but because you can't buy 3 shoes for $300. So which is exciting because I'm all about pinching pennies, which means you got to dig back into 2020 and just find those deals, which is what I love to try and encourage many of you to do if the shoe is the same or even frankly better than this year's iteration. Okay. Yeah. That's actually crossed my mind, the Peg 37s. I almost said it because I think the Peg 37s, depending on where you're looking, I think you can buy them for around $100. I bet you could even go lower on certain websites. I thought about that. Yep, there you go. Okay, man, I'm looking around for last year's iterations. Yes, we will get you rolling there. There you go. I love it, H-Town Q. He says $300 rotation will be the next Discord chat after this live stream. You better believe it. Remember, if you're a member of the channel, you get access to Discord, okay? SHOEDIO Superfans, DGR Race Crew are lighting it up over on Discord, and this is where conversations like this are happening. All about the $300. It's crazy. It's because it's like, whew, I try to answer as many questions as possible in here, but sometimes I get stumped. Okay, is this Norway, perhaps? Len Heimdall, thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Let's put it, oh yeah, there it is. Oh, 33 something, all right? If Steven's still watching, what currency is this? NOK. Thank you for the super chat. Do appreciate it. Here we go. Gabe, I have a question. I've been, oh my, 430 people on a Tuesday afternoon or night or morning, depending on where you're watching around the world. Gabe is wondering, hey, I have a question. I've been getting better at running, and my Nike Pegasus running shoes are a bit heavy. I also have plantar fasciitis and other foot problems. What do you recommend? Gabe, I recommend... Sorry, let me set some shoes down. Just put some shoes randomly. Gabe, I would recommend really dialing in. Actually, Gabe, okay, this is why I made this vlog. Go to the homepage, not yet, after the live stream, go to the homepage and type in feet and ankle strengthening exercises or just feet and ankle into the search box on the homepage of the YouTube channel. Or Gabe, type in prehab, okay? Oh man, so spelled Prehab. It's basically a play on rehab. So instead of doing rehab, you do prehab. So you get on top of the challenge, the plantar fasciitis and other foot problems before they get worse. Okay, so I would recommend that first before recommending a shoe to you. Now, for plantar fasciitis, I'm in the camp. Okay, Steve is still watching. Hold on. There he is. Steve, you're my go-to. What is it? Phone a friend. What is that show? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Phone a friend. Steve, I'm phoning up. Yes. That dates me a little bit. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That was a great show. Okay. Gabe, I'm in the camp of loosey-goosey running shoes to deal with plantar fasciitis. More so, now, this is a little debatable, and I'm not your doctor. Listen to your doctor first. But I'm in the camp, and I've had plantar fasciitis 4 or 5 times in my life. I actually had, well, I don't want to go there. So I would recommend loosening up your foot, strengthening your foot, walking around your house barefoot, doing foot strengthening exercises, which actually can happen in shoes that are more nimble, like this Skechers Vanish, okay? Horizon Vanish. Skechers Horizon Vanish, very nimble shoe. Anyway, there you go. That was a long answer, but that's my approach. That is my approach. Okay, here we go. Jordan has a question. What to do if toes are falling asleep after 2 miles in? So Jordan, that does happen to me every now and then. I'm trying to remember why. Like, I mean, the easy answer is, you either laced your shoes too tight, or the shoe just was not fitted well for you at the running shoe store. Yeah, gosh. But I mean, what I do is I stop and I relace and I loosen up. And if it's still there after, if it goes away and then comes back. But I know that sometimes Jordan and everybody else is that sometimes the midsole just doesn't react well with your biomechanics. And it can cause what you're talking about, your feet to go numb, toes to, for me, it's usually not my toes. It's more like the ball of my foot can go numb sometimes. I'm trying to, you know what? I think it might have been the Vomero 14. I think it was the Vomero 14 from Nike, that where my feet were just kind of going numb, or the arch of your foot. So Jordan, but I'd stop, relace, see if that helps. Thanks for being here, Jordan. I hope I didn't miss a super chat. Let me just double check here. Hold on. I think we're good. Okay, just making sure. Thanks for jumping in. If you're just joining, over 400 folks watching. Man, much love. Okay. Pirate Potter. That's interesting. My right hand goes numb around the 6 mile mark. Any thoughts? Whoa. My hand has never gone. It's your arm carriage, okay? So, relaxing. For me, sometimes I fall into the slouching position, and that's no good. So I try to relax. So just kind of loosen those but so for me, I've learned over time I don't carry my arms low. I try and keep them just right here. You can't really see it. Just kind of right there. That's a tough one. Maybe somebody else has had this issue. And by the way, let's open it up now for any question about anything, not just running shoes, life, training, racing, whatever you talk about, the SHOEDIO, whatever you want to talk about, because this question kind of spurred me on to that. I've never had an arm or a hand go numb. So interesting, Pirate Potter. But I bet some others have had that as well. Here we go. Laura says you may have pinched a nerve, perhaps. Interesting. Kay Babbitt, what's your top 3 hazards you've had to run away from out on your training runs? So I saw a bear in college in Boulder, not in the mountains, in the city of Boulder, a bear. So that was interesting. I turned a corner, but it was dealing with the dumpster. It could care less about me. It was doing its thing in the dumpster. So that was just interesting. I had to back it up slowly. Lightning. I hate lightning. I despise lightning. I like looking at it from a distance. I have some very difficult lightning stories that I won't go into now. So that's 2. Dogs. Duh. Dogs. Dogs. All the time. Dogs, 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 dogs. Oh, I have nothing against dogs, but man, dogs, dogs, and more dogs. And listen, owners in Denver, they don't get it. They really don't get it. They're walking their dog. They really don't get it. Whether they're on leash or off leash, whatever. They don't understand that an object running toward them is fun. It's food. But I don't know that it's the dog is thinking I'm fun. I can't read what the dog is thinking. And the dog, and sometimes the small dogs are the worst. Oh, listen, nothing against dogs, but man, owners out there, like I am a fun thing to look at. Like when I'm running, like I look like something to chase, but I don't know that your dog wants to chase me. I don't know that. I don't know if your dog wants to bite me. I don't know. I don't know. Please. So, K Babbitt, oh, you got me going there. Ooh, there we go, Matt. Hello. Thanks, Matt, for tuning in. $85 Nova Blast V1s on Running Warehouse should be in everyone's $300 and under rotation. I couldn't agree more, Matt. I couldn't. There we go. Now we're building out the $300 rotation. See, that's the thing. So, ooh, Daniel, was it? Oh, was it Daniel? Sorry. That's 2020 shoe right there. I wear my watch on my left wrist. The reason I do that is because I'm right hand dominant and I want my right hand to be, I have better control with my fingers because it's my dominant hand to control the buttons. I think that's why. Yeah, I've never really thought of that. But Danny, there you go. There you go, Danny. Thanks for tuning in, Danny. Thanks for being a member of the channel, sir. Yep, Peg 37 is on sale. Oh my, 445 people. Oh, I love you guys. Whoo. Tommy, get it. I love you all, but I must go fight the heat and run. Feels like 90 degrees Fahrenheit here in Oklahoma. Pray for me. There you go, Tommy. We got your back, Tommy. DGR strong. You got this, Tommy. Go get it. Go get it. Parker, welcome to the SHOEDIO. Welcome to the live stream. This is not one of the last live streams, just so you know. We're probably going to do a dozen more. Here's the beautiful thing, is that we don't have to leave this house for a while. I'll just put it that way. We worked it into the contract, so don't you worry, Parker. We're going to have more live streams out here. We're under contract, but it doesn't mean we have to leave. It's kind of the strategy of finding your next house. That's the next task for us, is now we got to go find the next one. But we don't have to leave yet, even though we are under contract. Okay. Ben Dean, marathon tune-up race dilemma. Half marathon 6 weeks out, end of build block, or 10K 3 weeks out, end of brutal tune-up block. Yeah, Ben, my strategy, I do like to do a half marathon before a marathon, and I like to do it. I like to do it 4 weeks out. Okay, so a month out. I think 6 weeks is a little too far out for me personally. And I think 3 weeks is just a little bit too close. So anyway, I don't know if that helps, but and a 10K could work as well. I just think getting that benefit of that longer stimulus at a hard effort is really, really good. Here we go, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. Nova Blast V1 on sale or Nova Blast V2 at full price. So even though we just talked about from Matt the V1, I'm actually going to say that the V2 is a good upgrade. Better upper. So anyway, and actually I'm going to do a running shoe battle between the V1 and V2. I had major issues with the V1 Nova Blast in my Achilles tendon. I had blisters, I had bleeding, it was bad. And I was not the only one that happened to. And they changed the heel counter. Man. You know what? I just sent it away. Anyway, they changed the heel counter in a good way. So I actually would say the Nova Blast V2 would be my choice. And they changed the geometry of the midsole cut, and it felt ever so slightly bouncier. Just a little more energy return from V1 to V2. So I would actually say V2. But again, you can save a lot of money, and if you don't get blisters on your Achilles tendon in the V1, then I'd say it's a good option. Okay. Onward and upward. Okay, I gotta say three more. It's so hard. Wait, I saw a pancake or waffle question. That's always fun. Wait a second. Where'd it go? Oh no, I lost it. It's like so many questions. I lose them. I lose them very quickly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't find it. Okay. I don't know, Arno. I don't know. I just don't have that relationship with Adidas. Like, listen, there's just so many shoes, and I would love to test the Adios 6. I like the Adios lineup. But we'll see. Adidas, if you're listening, send the Adios. Send it now. I'd love to test it. It's just like they just keep coming. The shoes just keep coming, which I'm ever grateful for. But at the end of the day, I just, it's tough. But I would like to test it. I would. I'm actually more excited about the Boston 10, okay? Boston 10. Oh, here we go. Another super chat from Javil. Second super chat of the day. €2 coming in. Life advice for 24-year-old. Thanks for motivating. Whoa. Life advice. Man. Wow. Let's go. Whew. Man. I know, gosh. I feel like I don't know. I mean, all I can do is speak from experience and listening to your gut, discern well, take time to pause, turn off social media, and just reflect and think and get to know yourself. You know what? In running, I'm saying, like, know thyself, know your strengths and weaknesses in running. That's why I'm more of a mountain runner, just so everybody, more so than road marathons. I'm trying to run fast, but I know my strengths. I'd say I'm a solid mountain runner, okay? So that's why I focus more so on mountain running, but also in life. It's taken a while. I would say it's taken since college to really understand what makes me tick, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. Okay, Excel spreadsheets, not so good. It's like, I don't like the detail. I'm more big picture thinking. So Javil, like, take time to pause, take time to think and reflect. And once you have some of those answers in place and you do know your strengths, then you can start to go out and really pursue your passion. And you might already be there. You're 24 years old. I bet you're already there, or at least moving in that direction. Because then, like what I did, like, I owned a video camera. It might be up there right now. It might be inside. Anyway, I owned since 7th grade. I've always had an interest in video production. But I went to college and I studied history and teaching. I thought I was going to be a teacher. I was pretty excited about it. I was going to be a coach, a teacher, cross-country coach, track coach. I was excited. But then I realized, I don't really enjoy the classroom experience. You know what? I enjoy learning, but being the teacher and being kind of, it was too much constraint for me, okay? And then I was like, wait a minute. I love video production. I'm going to go out and create and turn it into a living, okay? That's the trick, right? That's the trick. You got to figure out how to pay the bills. So, Javil, I don't know if that helps, but pause, think, reflect, and laugh along the way, because you're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. Like True Love and I, we were laughing at ourselves yesterday because we brought all of our stuff into the house Sunday night. And then 12 hours later, we're packing it all up again because we had one more showing for the house. You saw it in today's vlog. In case you didn't see today's vlog yet, like we just had to laugh at ourselves because we couldn't believe. Anyway, we were just laughing. So keep laughing out there. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop. Oh man. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just so good. You know, Jacob, I don't have any information yet on the Torrent 3. I would be excited, very excited to test that shoe. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you for reminding me. Man, butter to the bread. Okay. Gotta go. I gotta stop. I gotta go edit the vlog. Actually, I gotta go edit. Whoa. I gotta go edit the 50-mile full review for the Saucony Endorphin Speed 2. Okay? Did it break into the 8s? That is the question. Onward and upward. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you 5 a.m. tomorrow. We'll do another live stream, most likely Thursday. Okay, most likely, unless something crazy happens with the house. But most likely on Thursday, we will do another live stream. Boom. Let's go. Okay. Onward and upward. Seek beauty. Work hard. And love each other. We will see you guys tomorrow.